how do you get coaching clients using Skool? We're going to talk about that in this video because Skool is an amazing platform in a great way that you can build trust with clients, that you can make money, all those kinds of things. But the question is, how do you get coaching clients with Skool? So let's talk about it. There's really three things you need to know. And the third one is the most important. So make sure you stick around. The first thing you got to do is you got to decide on your model. When you're using Skool or any other content platform, but we'll just use Skool in this context, you've got to decide which model you're going to use in terms of low ticket to high ticket or free to high ticket. And I'm going to explain to you real quick the one that I prefer and the one that I use and I think is the best way. Now, what you got to be thinking is conversion rate. Okay. Now, what do I mean by that? What I mean by that is you're going to have to drive people to your Skool community and get them to sign up either way. And the problem is it's a lot of work to get people to sign up for something paid because you're going to have a churn rate, meaning you're going to have people signing up for your $20, $30 thing, and they're going to be churning, meaning they're going to sign up, they're going to leave, they're going to sign up, they're going to leave. A good kind of metric is like they'll stay for an average of 2 to 3 months at best when you're charging $20, $30, okay? And then out of that, what a lot of coaches do is they will try and get those people on a phone call to upsell them to a coaching program. Now, that can work, but the problem with that model is a lot of these people are just going to be like, well, I'm just going to focus on the content you've already given me for $20 a month or something like that. And they're really hard to upsell them, and it's a really expensive model to use, in my experience and opinion. If you have a high-ticket coaching program, that's the thing you want to sell. So your best bet is to get them in there in the free group, give them lots of value, and then get your high-ticket clients out of that. Because what you want to do is get engagement. If people engage with you and they consume your content, you're going to build a tremendous amount of trust. They're going to be like, oh my gosh, who is this person? I really want to work with them. So the goal of the low ticket is not necessarily to make a lot of money because you're not, right? You need so much volume that it's not going to really matter. And so the goal is to get people to consume your stuff. So if you're getting people to consume your stuff, the ideal is to get as many people as possible in there so they can consume your stuff, connect with you, see how amazing it is, and then you can use that to get coaching clients. And the second thing we want to talk about, well, how do you get these coaching clients? You send people there, they're going to magically just DM you and go, hey, this is amazing. I want to sign up and give you lots of money. No, that is one way you can do it, right? But here's what I would suggest you do, okay? The way to get coaching clients out of a Skool group once you found your model. So the first thing is your model. And the second thing is how do you get these people to become clients? And then we're going to talk about the third thing, which is the most important. But the way you get these people to become clients is you need multiple mechanisms. First of all, you're going to want to have email follow-up set up. So then what they're going to do is when they sign up to your Skool group, you're going to want to use a tool like Zapier or something like that. Get them on your email list and get their phone number set up so that what you'll be able to do is you'll be able to email them, get them back into the group, or email them and explain to them, hey, you can have a onboarding call, a quick setup call, something like that, and then you can do it that way. So that's one way. The other way is in your content, you can put a link to book a call to see if your coaching is a good fit. The other way that you can do this is you can also have text messages go out to them to get them to want to, book a call with you. Put a link in the text message saying, hey, congratulations, you're in my Skool community. Book a call, see if you're a good fit. The other thing is, the next one is you can have live calls once a week, and then they'll come on, give them some teaching stuff, and they can book a call that way. So those are a couple of the ways you can do it. Or the easiest way that I would recommend is you have somebody on a commission-only basis called a setter, and that person just simply reaches out by email and text message and phone to everybody who signs up to your group, see if they're a good fit for coaching, give them some extra training, stuff like that. Those are going to be the best things that you can do in order to get them, okay? The biggest mistake a lot of coaches make is two things, okay? It's kind of two-part. The first part is they're driving everybody to a paid group that's getting a very low conversion rate and a very high churn rate, okay? So they're getting people in, but those people are leaving or they're not consuming it. And the second thing is they don't have a model to ascend people. So even if you got free people, paid, whatever it is, they're not ascending people to the coaching because they don't have the right steps in place. You can't just assume people are going to want to sign up just because you have some free community or paid community. They just don't care, right? So that's what you got to understand. Now, before we get to number 3, I have 2 things for you. The first thing I need you to do, hit the subscribe button on this video. Should be above it, somewhere around it. And the reason why that's so important is because I've got all kinds of videos coming out. You can see from my page here. And I'm constantly creating videos and talking about what's working right now to get coaching clients online, specifically using ads, okay? What's working, how to do it, what's not working, all these kinds of things. And what I want to do is I want to give you these videos for free. So they're constantly coming up, but the only way you're going to get notified is if you click the subscribe button. The second thing I have for you, in the pinned comment section, you can go there now and you can click it, or in the description, you can make the read more or whatever it is, hit that. There's a link to my Skool community where I'm going to show you how I'm getting coaching clients using my Skool group, using a special 300-word ad Facebook process. And all you got to do is click it, go there, it's free, and I'm going to give you my 300-word ad template that works. I'm going to give you all the training you need to get coaching clients using paid ad, what's working now, and you can see exactly what I'm doing for free. So you can click that link and it should open in a new tab. Now, the third thing you need to do is we need to have a right traffic strategy, okay? And this is where most coaches screw it up. They focus on using organic, or they're using ads the wrong way. What you want to do is there's 2 ways you can do this, and I'm going to talk about the benefits of both, okay? Now, you want to use Facebook ads because they have your people, and you can start cheap. You can get it up and running, boom, right now. Now, a lot of people will drive people to their Skool community right from an ad. The tricky part about that is you've got to have your messaging dialed in, and you got to have all these systems in place and working. That's tricky. The second option that you can use is what you can do is drive them to a funnel, and this works best. We're going to take them from an ad to a registration page, get their name and email, and we're going to get them into an automated webinar. And at the end of that, they're going to book a call. Now, you're going to get about 10% of the people booking a call. Then the other 90% of the people, you're going to get them to join your free Skool community. And so this way, you're getting the cream off the top, like that top 5% who are ready to buy now. And then the other 95% who need a little bit more warming up, maybe a little relationship building, maybe they're just not ready yet, but they will be. You get them into your Skool community, which is free. You build that relationship and you start getting calls out of that. So it's the best of both worlds, okay? That's the benefit of that model. The tricky part, again, about just straight driving them to your Skool community is what's going to happen is you've got to have all these other mechanisms in place to book calls. So if you do both, it works better. Now, you can get their name and email address and just redirect them to the Skool community. That works too. But what I've found is that sending them to an automated webinar that starts every 15 minutes, that gives them lots of value, is going to be your best bet, because you're going to have about 5% of your people ready to buy right now. So why not take them to a webinar, get them through to book a call, because they're ready, they're excited, and they want to talk to you. All right, so click the link below in the description or the first pinned post and go sign up for my Skool community, which is free. I'm going to give you the 300-word ad template on how to run your ads to get qualified coaching prospects and how to use the funnel I just talked about. I have a lot of trainings for you, a lot of free bonus material. I think you're going to really like it a lot. Click the link and we'll see you in the group.